Howdy everyone. I was just outside in the pool and I forgot that I haven't done your nugget for this week. So I just wanted to get up here and talk to you about the importance of protein. I know we all know the importance of protein. I know most of us know how much protein we should be getting, but I just want to reiterate the importance of this. If you are working out, even if you're not working out, even if you're a sedentary person, the one thing you can, none of you are going to be in that category, obviously, but I get this a lot. Well, I don't work out that much. Do I still need the same amount of protein as someone who is? Absolutely, you do. It doesn't matter how active, how much you lift weights. We all need, they're building blocks. That's what builds our body. That's what, there's just so many benefits. As we all know, you can be, if you'd like to know the exact specific benefits of protein, please reach out to me, and I would be more than happy to explain that. But more importantly, a lot of people struggle with how to get the amount of protein in. So I always recommend, this is the one I'm actually really enjoying right now. It's strawberry flavored. I don't normally do the strawberry flavor, but the women in the health food store really recommended this one. Easily digested, and it dissolves so well in water. And I just do this about 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon when I want a snack. And instead of me grabbing something that I really want, like cheese and crackers or cheese and peanut butter, this is what I do, like during the week. On the weekends, I usually give myself a little bit more variety. But during the week, because I do try to stay as disciplined as possible, at 3 or 3:30, depending what time you eat for dinner, but about 2 or 3 hours prior to dinner, I would do a scoop and a half, if not 2 scoops of this. 1 scoop is 29 grams of protein. Obviously, you double that. So it is a very quick, easy, and actually quite delicious way of getting that extra protein in without increasing your calories too high. So, you know, something like this is about 150, 160 calories. Very low in fat. So this is a really good suggestion on how to make sure that you're getting your protein in. It curbs any type of cravings that you're going to have. Plus, if you do a high protein snack a couple of hours prior to dinner, you're not going to be starving at dinner, and then you're not going to overeat at dinner. So this is a really, really key habit that I would love all of you to try and get in the habit of, at least during the week, to be consistent with it. You will be amazed at how satiated and comforted you will feel with just this scoop of protein. So buy your favorite flavors. You know, we all have our philosophies. Some of us are obviously not going to be able to take this one because it isn't vegetarian, but you definitely can source out vegetarian options. I can help you with that as well. The other thing I really recommend is making sure that you're preparing more food on the weekends or when you have some time off in preparation for the week. Anything that you are going to buy, like meals that are going to be bought and pre-made, most of them are going to have ingredients in them that you're not going to want. Even if they say healthy options, a lot of those things will be full of stuff that you're not going to want to eat. So I always recommend you eat at home and eat your home cooked meals as often as you possibly can. Eating out is something that's, you know, once or twice during the week is sort of like a treat meal, because even if you do eat or try to eat a healthy option out for dinner, it is never going to be a healthier option. My recommendation is when you go out for dinner, just enjoy it. Eat what you like. Don't try to, unless of course you travel for work and you have to go out for dinner, but just enjoy yourself when you're out. Like, don't worry about all of the stuff when you're out. When I go for dinner on my Saturday night, I eat whatever I want. I'm not like, sometimes I want a steak and the vegetables, but not normally, because that's what I eat 2 or 3 times a week in my house. So I'm looking for something different, like pizza, pasta, something fun, a salad full of a bunch of stuff that I know is making it delicious for a reason, if you know what I mean. Okay, so make sure that you're cooking bigger portions than what you normally are going to eat. So we have 5 chicken breasts in the fridge waiting for me to either bring with me If I'm going to work, obviously I work at home, so it's very easy for me to just grab the chicken out when I'm hungry. I always have a ton of fresh vegetables cut and cleaned that are also sitting in my fridge. Now I know this sounds not very much fun, but if you fuel your body with nutritious whole foods, you're going to feel so much better. And then as soon as your hunger goes away, you're not going to care that it was a piece of chicken and some fresh vegetables when you're full. You're just going to feel full. And so the difference between snacking on something that's not so healthy is that you're not going to feel as satiated, and you're probably going to crave more junk if you continue to eat that way. So I really try to encourage, I know I always will push balanced food, always balanced approach to nutrition. Otherwise you become way too disciplined or way too bored. Your expectations get too high of what you should be looking like, what you should be feeling like. So there definitely has to be some balance in the way we approach eating. But of course, me being your trainer really needs to encourage the importance of eating most of your meals at home, prepping your own food, and making sure that there's food that's healthy in your fridge, that so when you are hungry, it is there ready for you. I'm a huge fan of eggs, and so there's always 2 or 3 cartons of eggs in my fridge. Sometimes I hard boil a few extras, but really I can cook eggs on 30 seconds on the stove that are fresh, and I prefer a warm egg. So again, this is not much of a time saver by having them already cooked in the fridge when you can put them on the stove and eat them within literally less than 5 minutes. Plus I like eggs and toast, so like hot eggs on toast, not hard-boiled eggs. But sometimes if I'm going away or if I'm traveling, those are the things that I would choose to bring with me. Dry curd cottage cheese, we talked a lot about this in our last lifestyle challenge, and many of you were really pumped about how incredibly non-flavorful or non-flavored dry curd cottage cheese is. It doesn't have any flavor. It adds a tinge of a changed texture to your yogurt, but it does not change the flavor like wet cottage cheese. Wet is lower in sodium. So if you're okay with a little bit of bumpy yogurt with your berries first thing in the morning, that extra 1/4 cup of dry curd cottage cheese is going to be huge. And a lot of you were very open to that, and we're really, really thankful for that tip. So store your fridge with lots of food, cook bigger portions of your protein, cut tons of vegetables. It's in your fridge. You're going to grab those things when you're hungry during the week. So this is our focus for this week, is just to really make sure that we're eating our protein. If we're spending so much effort into the gym, which all of you are, let's make sure that we're reaping the benefits of our efforts. And we cannot and will not do that unless we're properly fueling with protein. So just to reiterate the importance, at least half of your body weight in grams of protein. So if you weigh 160 pounds minimum, and it doesn't matter if you're weight training or not weight training, it doesn't matter. Every single person, whether you're active or not, should be eating as much protein as they possibly can. So 60 grams if you're 160 gram person, 80 grams of protein a day minimum that you should be ingesting. Okay, so I don't know how much I weigh because I don't know the scale, so I'm guessing I'm about 130. I try to get in 100 grams, and there is no way I would be able to do that without 2 scoops of this a day. There's just no way. I don't eat enough food, especially during the week. So this is what gets me there. So hopefully this helps. Let's really focus on this, focus on the protein intake this week. Enjoy the rest of your week, and we will see you soon.